This afternoon, Whirlpool announces earnings, and investors will look for an indication about whether the 20% Trump tariffs are paying off for the American manufacturer. Whirlpool felt Korean makers LG and Samsung were taking them to the cleaners and pressed Washington for more protection. The 20% tariffs on washing machines were announced in January. They were among the first that the Trump administration slapped on imports, and there was an immediate impact. The share price shot up. Whirlpool added 200 employees to its factory in Clyde, Ohio, and LG announced it would hike prices of its washing machines by roughly $50. Well, customers started seeing costs of washers and dryers climb across the board, up 20% according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics. And we've seen some of the biggest monthly increases since the agency started keeping track. Whirlpool's share price is now down about 15%. It told investors it is paying substantially more for raw materials, in part because of the tariffs now on steel and aluminum. We will listen to hear from CEO Mark Blitzer how the trade war has affected the company in the second quarter and what competitive impact LG's and Samsung's investments in the United States will have on Whirlpool. Because don't forget, perhaps having anticipated that this would come down the pike, they have been courted and wooed by municipalities across the nation to come in and build plants so that they will avoid tariffs.
And the other issue is that for LG and Samsung, it's such a tiny portion of their respective earnings that it's not something that they need to battle to alter too significantly.
No, and it's such a big part of
Right.
Whirlpool's earnings. And again, they've missed 3 out of the 4 consensus in the last quarter. So we're going to be watching to see whether they've continued to see that decline and whether it's made any long-term impact here.
There could be other impacts, obviously, too, if Whirlpool gets parts from other countries. Do they manufacture, for instance, for the emerging markets? They have a big presence in Brazil and some of the other countries in South America. Do they manufacture locally, or do they export from the U.S.?
It's a great question, but they're saying, and we've heard this on an investor call from the CEO, look, we're paying so much more now for steel and aluminum, and that makes up the bulk of the weight of any washer and/or dryer. So the costs have gone up significantly.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.